my name is Julia Moulton, and this is my presentation. So let's meet Rakina Grisham. Rakina Grisham has a Master's of Arts in Christian Counseling. She's an LPC associate, so a licensed professional counselor associate. And her ID number is 89762, and she is supervised by Dr. Monica Alahazim, which we'll talk a little bit more about. The name of her program is Houston Baptist University, and her graduation date was May 2020. Her professional affiliations, this is what she had to say. She is not active in any affiliations as of now, outside of being connected to Facebook groups like Clinicians of Color and Private Practice, Houston LPC Associate Association, Texas LPC Associate Job Postings, and LPC Associates of Texas. She is on the email list for the American Association of Christian Counselors, but is not active, and think the membership may have lapsed. She does think joining other counseling associations are great. It's just that monthly membership fees can be a barrier, especially as an associate where she's already paying for supervision. Here I have just put a few of the logos to the Facebook groups that she's in. So Clinicians Color will be the first one. The Clinician Job Postings is another one. And then the one to the furthest right is going to be the LPC Associates of Texas. Here we get into some of the rewards and frustrations of being a counselor, and we get to know like the type of counseling that she truly does. So some of the rewards, and she states directly, for me, counseling is a calling. I feel that I am in divine alignment with what I was created to do. I get fulfillment from my clients making progress and meeting their goals. I work with kids, so to see them start to blossom with a new sense of self-confidence, or to be able to advocate for them when addressing family issues, I feel proud to be the person that I wish I would have been when I was their age. As far as the frustrations, in specific area of work, my biggest frustrations are dealing with parents that are problems or triggers for the children. Aggressions, how do you prevent burnout? I knew what problems to expect going into community health, so because of that, I came in with the mentality that I am not Jesus and I cannot save them all. There are systemic issues that causes there to be a greater need than the ability to help. So I refuse to care for the entire system on my back to meet unrealistic expectations. I don't try to be the perfect employee, meeting all of my productivity demands with a caseload of 35 to 40-hour work weeks. She also says, I recognize the limits of my capacity and create strategies to find balance between the expectations of work and my own boundaries. I also understand that I am not the end-all be-all for clients, and I emphasize helping them build their network of support and coping skills so that they are not dependent on me and our therapy relationship. I leave work at work and have hobbies and interests that I engage in outside of work. I prioritize my family, my friends, and self-care. I was also very intentional with selecting my clinical supervisor, and she has been amazing. She gives me honest feedback and helps me find balance between slowing down and taking care of myself, but also putting the work in to achieve my goals. So what is your favorite theoretical approach or technique? And she says, I view myself as an eclectic therapist, because I will take little parts of everything I like and incorporate it. Currently, my role primarily utilizes a CBT-based approach, so that is what I use on mainly daily basis. Currently, I'm interested in learning and incorporating more of a narrative therapy and IFS approach. So I went ahead and did a little bit of research of what IFS is, since this is my first introduction to it. So here I have it explained. Internal family systems therapy consists that individuals possess multiple parts within their psyche, each with its own unique characteristics, beliefs, and emotions. The goal of this therapy is to help individuals develop self-awareness and internal harmony by facilitating communication and understanding among various parts. The therapist works with the client to identify and explore different parts of their internal systems, including parts that may hold emotional wounds or protective roles. This kind of therapy emphasizes the concept of self, which represents the core, unburdened, and compassionate essence of the individual. The goal is for the self to lead and facilitate harmony among the various parts of the internal system. Here I asked about the views that she has on the community that she works with. Based on the community I work with, I think the main needs are increasing parenting skills and providing psychoeducation on child development, trauma, substance abuse, vaping specifically, and various mental health issues in kids. Personally, I have seen the vaping get out of control and become predominant in younger and younger children. So I went ahead and pulled an article that I found about it. This is from The Vaping Epidemic in Adolescence by Kristen Jones and Gary Salzman. And it states, I pulled a part from the article, there has also been evidence that suggests e-cigarettes use increases an individual's chance of using combustible cigarettes. Adolescents who use e-cigarettes are 3.6 times more likely to report using combustible cigarettes later in life. Teens have also been shown to be more susceptible to addiction. We know that nicotine addiction often originates in adolescence, with studies showing that close to 90% of adult daily smokers started before the age of 18. Thus, e-cigarettes are effectively helping to create a new generation of